Good evening and welcome to News 4 at 10. A number of school districts in the mid-state will start classes an hour or two late tomorrow because of possible slick roads. Now, as the temperature continues to drop well below freezing overnight, the wet roads could ice up, especially over bridges and overpasses. Now, we ask you to take a look at the bottom of your screen. We're scrolling the districts and private schools opening late tomorrow, mostly north of I-40. We also have that list on our News 4 app as well. Let's quickly check in with meteorologist Cody Murphy. And Cody, any areas right now, the mid-state below freezing right now?
Absolutely, Alan. Starting to see some of that up towards northwest Tennessee and there in southern Kentucky right now. What we're going to look at first before the temperatures are the road temperatures outside. What the temperature is right there at the surface. And again, up towards the north and the west, Clarksville, Waverly, Paris, up towards Dover. Temperatures are starting to trickle down to that freezing mark. So we could see some refreezing as we head into the overnight. South of 40, everyone's above freezing, so everything's just going to remain wet as we head through the next several hours. Real-time red, Nashville's only live radar. A couple of light snow showers starting to pop up there out towards the plateau. Otherwise, we are looking dry, or at least no new rain falling as we speak. Now, heading into tomorrow morning, could see some light snow out towards the plateau through the first couple of hours of the day, transitioning to a little bit of rain before noon, and then we begin to dry out. And finally, by Tuesday, we'll start to see a little more sunshine here in our backyards. I'll be back with Futurecast. I'm going to show you where we could see some of that snow tomorrow here in just a couple of minutes, Alan.
Okay, Cody. Thank you. And as Cody just mentioned, many areas of the mid-state will see temperatures right around the freezing mark, maybe into the 20s as well. That means the drive to work tomorrow could be full of slick spots. News 4's Edward Birch tells us what folks can expect as they head out the door in the morning.
Alan, we're on I-24 near Jolton in Cheatham County. TDOT says that it's this stretch of I-24 north of Nashville that folks need to be mindful of. They say the road temperatures have been mostly above freezing. However, it's those bridges and overpasses that you see right there that can ice up in a hurry when temps drop below freezing. TDOT says along with I-24 north of Nashville, there are people who live along the I-40 corridor west of Nashville that need to take it easy. They've been seeing some issues with overpasses freezing. Right now, TDOT crews are on call tonight in case these roads turn ugly really quickly. A problem TDOT encounters whenever there's a lot of rain is that the salt brine mixture they use to pre-treat the roads can wash away. Right now, the rain has finally stopped and they're keeping tabs on the trouble spots.
Typically, road temperatures are a couple degrees warmer than air temperatures, but bridges and overpasses are more vulnerable because they have cold air all around. You can have one overpass that's fine, and another overpass might be a little bit higher in the air. It might just have more cold air around it, and it can suddenly get some slick spots on it with little to no warning.
TDOT says anyone who lives north of the I-40 corridor, especially in the higher elevation areas close to the plateau, give themselves extra time to get to work in the morning. Don't speed, don't tailgate, take it slow, take it safe. And for the absolute latest on the road conditions, be sure to join us on News 4 beginning at 4 a.m. Alan?
All right, just be careful out there. As we said at the top of the newscast, number of school districts and private schools will begin classes 2 hours late tomorrow morning, mostly, again, north of I-40. That's for everyone's safety. Ice on the road could make for a very dangerous trip for school buses with kids on board. We have a list of schools starting late at the bottom of your screen, or you can look it up anytime on our News 4 app. Well, crews from the Cumberland Electric Membership Cooperative are very busy trying to restore power to customers tonight. Power went out about 8 this morning to 8,000 customers across Cheatham, Montgomery, Robertson, and Sumner counties. CEMC says the outages were due to ice on power lines and downed trees. Now, we just checked the cooperative's outage map. Fewer than 2,000 customers are still without electricity. Here it is at almost 11 o'clock at night.